Hey, there we go. Hi, everybody. Sorry, we might have been going off on a tangent behind the scenes again. Sorry about that. So,
We
hey,
always have something
thanks for
going
coming out.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
we'll let David. It is your channel. It is your podcast. Tell us
I
about
will I
it.
will do
Yeah.
things. I will say things. Yes. So welcome everyone to the stream. We are High Shelf Gaming. I'm David. I kind of run the thing, but tonight Mike is the GM or game master running us through Blades in the Dark. We are also doing all kinds of other stuff. I'm running the Cyberpunk game here at High Shelf Gaming. The next game for that will be on the 4th of April. COVID has lit my world on fire, so I can't get anything done other than work and play this game. I get to play this one game tonight. And we've got other stuff going on. There's there's a bunch of like maybe stuff, right? Because we're doing a bunch of stuff for Gen Con. As far as we know, that's all still going on. We have like 700, 800 hours worth of stuff going on at Gen Con. We're super thrilled about. And we just launched a game. Thank you, Heather, for making this happen. Tales from the Loop, happening Monday nights. And I think it's all of you plus
Gavin.
Plus Gavin.
Gavin.
plus,
Yep.
plus Gavin.
Mhm.
So you are all fiending, and we've made a new game, and it's awesome. I'm very thrilled about this. So I think we are now a regularly running 2 games, and we're about to be regularly running 3 games.
Mhm.
And then like who knows what the future holds, because I think somebody's asking me if they could run a game on Thursdays or something like that. So
Mhm.
I mean, we might be seeing a lot of games here on High Shelf Gaming, which I'm excited about.
It's in the name.
Yes, lots of
There'll be a lot
games.
of games. They will be on shelves that are high. Yeah.
Yeah, elevated. Okay, cool. I think those are the majority of my announcements. I'm a little bushwhacked. Unfortunately, I don't have like all my cool stuff. I will say that tonight we're going to be giving away a key or a beta key for Legend Keeper, which is the uh, super awesome campaign tracking tool and world building tool. I think it has pretty much infected all of us here at High Shelf Gaming.
Mhm.
Not COVID, but Legend Keeper, because we are all super into this thing. Like Heather, you're running your game out of Legend Keeper.
Heavily, yeah. Everything's in
Yep.
Legend Keeper for me.
Yeah, Blades in the Dark. This is absolutely in Legend Keeper a lot. I'm always seeing new pins for Blades in the Dark, and of course our Cyberpunk game has had Legend Keeper since before Cyberpunk was a game that we were going to play. I was just like, I want to get this stuff in here. I should make a game out of this, and then I made a game out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, once you start pinning, you can't stop.
It's an addiction. It's like getting tattoos. It's like, ooh, I want another one. I want it to be there. I don't want it to be pretty. I don't want it to
I
look
have
like
to
this.
call out every neighborhood and every house and every business. It's what it feels like.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect. So yeah, we will be giving that away during the break. And it's just a super powerful tool. We're really all jazzed up about it. And the creator of the tool, Braden, is working on it full time now. Like officially is done working and is under quarantine. So all he can do is work on Legend Keeper. He can't even go to like a bar. He has to just work on Legend Keeper. So that's good.
Well, if you ever wanted something to keep you focused on your project, there you go, right? Like
Global pandemic. That's right.
Quarantine.
That's right. Okay, I think those are all my announcements. Folks, you can tell we're all remote. We're all being COVID smart here. So, granted, we all live like none of us live in the same state. Well, maybe 2 of you do, but it's a big state, so might as well be in different states.
I'm trying my best to stay contained.
Yeah.
It didn't work out well last week, as y'all can see.
Yeah. You had to go and you had to go get the respirator, so you had to
Yep.
shave and all that stuff. You were telling me some of the processes. You were like throwing paperwork back and forth and like burning it when you're done and all that stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, for some of y'all who don't know who's watching real quick, I went to Brooklyn, New York, which, as we see every day, seems to have more and more people with this stuff. So
the health department would consider you exposed. Even just being there. They're like,
being in New York. So I
Yeah.
had to have a painter suit on. I had to have rubber gloves. I had to buy this respirator, which means I no longer have my beard and goatee anymore.
Yep. Gotta
I'm really
clean all that
depressed
up.
about it.
Rip. Rest in peace.
Yep. Yeah,
And-
all of us on this. I just realized that every single one of us has facial hair. I had never even like connected with that
Yep.
until just now.
Every
and now Casey,
every single one of us. Like,
I'm sorry. All the dudes have facial hair. My apologies.
thank you. All right.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry, Katrina. I was just looking at all the
Love
faces.
you
in
too,
the thing.
Dax.
I was like, damn it. Whoops. I've been really bad about that lately. I've been super not inclusive lately. I need to get better. I think it's the stress is
But
making
you
me
that
feel-
was you were too inclusive that time.
it's overly inclusive is the thing that I just did. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna stop talking while I'm behind. So Mike, please
Okay.
take it away.
Good point. All right.
Hopefully not completely, because we got a few hours of game to play, David.
Yeah. Come on. We got Ghost Bomb. That's yeah.
Ghost bomb.
Yes. So thanks everybody for coming out. Thanks everybody who's watching. I know there's a couple people over there. Yes, we're playing Blades in the Dark, where we are a crew of scoundrels called the Faceless, in the city, the industrial fantasy city of Duskwall or Duskwall or Northhook, depending on who you're talking to and where they're originally from. And y'all are a group of shadows who do thiefy, spy, espionage type things. Main thing that has been going on right now is that the Lamp Blacks and the Red Sashes, two of the other more significant, like they're bigger groups than the Faceless, have been pretty much at war in the streets. And as you know, as these fine people know, the Lamp Blacks have been up to something no good and have 3 different places where they've been building weird orbs with warding sigils on them for what seems to be Ghost Bomb. So, yes, last time we did some trekking around, some checking some of those places out. You stole a map from Boss O'Boz, the leader of the Lamp Blacks. So we have some extra information for that. You went and saw the Red Sashes to warn them, hey, they're coming. And they're coming with 2 big old bombs. And then kind of retreated to yourselves to try to decide what you wanted to do with the 3rd bomb that you didn't bother to tell the Red Sashes about.
We neglected to mention that we
You
do
make
know
it
about a
s-
3rd.
You
We
make
just
it so
might have,
bad. Like,
well, I mean, I'm sure we can salvage some useful parts out of that, right? Like, we've got projects to go on.
Yeah, that's what we
So
want.
many
is parts.
ghosts.
just want those ghosts.
I made
Um,
myself. I also made myself ghost proof last
Yes.
session, just a little bit.
I don't know about ghost proof, but
I like
do
ghost resistant, right?
I
Like,
took an advance called Iron Will, that you're immune to the terror that some supernatural entities inflict on sight, and I get plus 1d to resolve resistance rolls.
So when you say proof, you got yourself 1 die.
And I don't get scared just by seeing them anymore,
Okay.
which is what keeps happening to me.
well, it's because we have the spooky little kid who deals in all these things, who signed up for a night class. So,
She's in night classes learning about spooky stuff.
R.I.P. Maisley.
Learning.
We'll see you when the semester's over. Okay.
Oh, management.
Yeah, so let's run around here and get everybody a chance to try to introduce their characters. I think, see if I can point the right direction the right way this time. Katrina, why don't you tell us about Maribel?
Sure. I'm Katrina. I play Maribel. The slide. Right? I didn't even look at my own character sheet, but I believe that's correct. I like secrets, especially other people's. So
Cool.
that's my jam.
And then down here we have Casey playing Griffith.
Hey, how y'all doing? Play Griffith, and he's the shadow. Nope, that is our crew. I am the hound of the group, and I hunt the most dangerous games.
Now it's plural. Now we're acknowledging that there's more than one.
Well, first you gotta kill the man, then you gotta kill the ghost. Yeah.
Sometimes you let them become vampires just to feel something.
Just to to feel alive again.
Just so you can feel
Okay.
that little bit of danger once in a while. So since he looks occupied, hey, David, how about you tell us about Sorry.
Yeah, Empty Ohm is the group's tinkerer and fixer, not fixer, but the tinkerer of the bunch. And Taikarosi, so they've got some cool demonish markings. Otherwise, an affable character. What I'll say.
Cool. And Ethan down.
Yes, I am Ethan. I play Demas of House Pavuk. He is the spider, and he has plans. He's the man with plans. Whether they're germane to our current situation, that's another thing.
He has plans to go along with the plural of games, right? Like that's
Yep, plans for hunting the games.
okay. Yes, so last time there was a lot of running around of Crow's Foot, trying to dig up information. I'll pop that up on screen here for people who are watching. Yeah, so you guys did manage to get hold of a map from Basso Baz that had some markings from multiple places on the map and some routes marked out. You scoped out at 2 of them that they did have ghost bombs. And you did pass along information to the Red Sashes about that. So that leads us to the question of, based on what Mylara Clev, the leader of the Red Sashes, said, based on his understanding of the Lamp Blacks and how the Lamp Blacks operated, if they're going to do this tonight, which they have said they will, because by morning they said the Red Sashes will matter no more, the time that they're going to do it is probably about an hour from now. So, what you doing?
I think we're gonna go try and get a bomb.
Yep.
Yes.
Stop the one that we didn't tell
Them
the Red
about-
Sashes about.
Which is the middle one, right? The one that I just pinged.
Yes, the ones at the goatery.
Why didn't we get the one that was going through our hunting grounds, though?
There was because we were made at that one.
that's right.
Yeah, I messed up there.
Well, Casey's character was made, but not as faceless.
Yeah.
My character was made as faceless in the middle
the
one.
Goatery. Yeah.
At
Right.
the goatery. Yeah. that
Yeah,
was
so
the-
it makes sense for us to make a play for that one, limiting the dots that people could connect.
Right.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Cool. Yeah.
The only one we went
And that
connecting
one's
dots is
pretty
Demas.
close to the guild hall.
Yeah.
Word.
You know, it'd be really
Yes.
unfortunate if this went off at the Crow's Tower.
I'm.
I want to keep it in my pocket, you know, like just see what happens.
Or we could drive it into Baza Baza's front door.
I mean that. Are we
There's a couple
keeping
ways.
it, or are we using it against other people?
I thought it was.
I don't think we've really made that determination. I think we've
We
just
haven't.
said we want it.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, it's cool.
And we'll see what happens when we get it, if we get it.
I mean, it is thievery if we just steal it. It does fit in our book.
It's sabotage if we set it off somewhere.
Off
though.
somewhere else.
So
So what is our? What do we get the bonuses on?
we get bonuses on thievery, sabotage, and espionage. I'm pretty sure.
Oh well.
Those are the ones
sabotage.
I think that like trigger the crew XP type thing.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think you get. I think you still have a bonus die towards whatever you start to do from Demas's stuff last session.
Yeah, we do. We have bonus
yeah.
on the engagement roll.
And then there's also, if you do stuff within your hunting grounds, you get bonuses.
Oh,
So
What a shame.
It's all good.
It's
It's
all-
on-
Yeah, I'm all about disabling this thing or stealing this thing. I don't really care if it goes off in the Lamp Black Guild Hall because, frankly, Basel Boss is probably going to take care of that one. Right? Not Basel Boss. My apologies. Mila Clev is going to take care of the Lamp Blacks.
Yeah.
He might not take care of the leader of the Lamp Blacks, but I mean, they're they're leaving now to go kill all those guys.
Yeah, they were calling in their ranks to go out and try to deal with the two that you had identified for them. Try to get out there and deal with that.
If we cleared out the Lampblack's guild hall, would we want to take it over?
Something that we'd probably have to talk to my lyric club about.
I'd want a gang of some kind before. I feel like we're such a small outfit, right? And we're kind of like hiding out, but I don't know.
Well,
Maybe the guild hall is awesome.
My thought is if we do like, there's going to be a power vacuum, right? Like something is going to move into there. And I'd rather that be us than something else or someone else. But we have to get the bomb first. So
Let's get the bomb. So are we going to steal it or sabotage it? Stealing?
I think we're leaning towards stealing it in order to use it.
Stealing it, and we'll figure out what to do with it after that.
Yeah, but you all know that Ohm's backup is to disable it. If we're in a situation where we obviously can't steal it, then he's gonna do what he can to disable it.
Or we roll it into the guild hall.
Just give it a good firm shove down that big street and
Yep, sure.
Something will happen.
Something will happen.
Yes.
We gotta like pick our plan though, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So I can run through the options for that again if you want here.
Please.
The options for plans are assault, which is to do violence to a target. The detail you need is the point of attack. Deception, which is to lure, trick, or manipulate, and the detail is the method of deception. Stealth, which is to trespass unseen. The detail you need is the point of infiltration. Occult, engage a supernatural power, and the detail is the arcane method. Social, negotiate, bargain, or persuade. The detail is the social connection. Or transport, carry cargo or people through danger, and the detail is the route and means.
I feel like this is an assault, right?
I think it's a stealth.
Is it? I mean,
that depends on how we want to do it. Do we want to just bust in there and just do it, or do we want to try to sneak in?
Yeah, I mean, I think it is not transport, social, or occult, right? Like,
no.
But if we want to drive this thing up to Baz's front door, that's a transport. We got to.
Oh yeah, if we had it already in our hands, then there's a transport.
Because there's like a route, because we have to get it from point A to point B.
So I could see it being a stealth thing for us to be like getting ourselves inserted into their secured route, because they probably have, I would assume they have people along the way. And so, if we killed a couple of those spotters and ended up on their route, then that would be maybe kind of a stealthy thing, but then it would suddenly turn into an assault because we're going to like leap out and grab the thing.
Right.
It's probably too late for us to stealth in there now and get our hands on it, because I think I blew that during the investigation side of all this. So Mike, is it more of an assault if we're going to like hide in place and then like get into a position and then leap out at them? Is that an assault?
If you're planning to try to take it through the use of violence, it makes it an assault. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
How big is it?
It fits on a goat cart.
Yeah, it's the size of a good sized beach ball.
Made out of metal.
Yeah.
So
many plates of metal. Some of them have like engraved markings on them that occasionally glow or pulse. Yeah.
Did we see any particularly good entry points into the goatery that would be good for like an infiltration kind of thing?
I know a couple that won't work. And
good to know.
Because otherwise, point of attack would be the detail that we have. We figure out where we're going to ambush them and then do that.
Yeah, I mean, Mike, did Empty remember? I mean, there was the front door. There was the kind of crawl space.
Yeah, like one part of the building, there's kind of like a part that's like a building space, and then there's a part that's kind of like outdoor stable type space that just has like kind of angled thatch roof over it. But then there's also a part that's like a full enclosed building. And then it forms like kind of a courtyard through the whole deal. But that's where the big gate was with the lock on it. But the building part has like kind of like a shop type area, and that had like big plate glass windows and a door and stuff. And on the second floor there was like, like probably living space or storage or something like that.
Right. So if we wanted to sneak into that building, we certainly could, or we could give it the try. I kind of don't think that that's really an option after what happened with me though.
Oh, I also think that these guys are gonna have to die anyway. Like, they saw you, and
Well, they have to be incapacitated.
no, I think they.
I'm
I think
hesitant
they're
to
good.
piss off death wardens, but
Oh,
Yeah.
'cause-
So yeah, the spirit wardens get really upset when people are
Spirit
killed
wardens.
within the city.
Um,
And B, to like, hey, let's look at the mechanical side of it. Every person you kill in a score gives you 2 heat.
oh, we're already screwed on heat.
Oh no, your
Alright.
heat's dropped back down now that you're wanted.
And I was like, well, then let's keep it moving.
let's get
Okay.
that second star, kids.
Let's go.
Going for 2 stars.
This
Two
is
stars.
GTA. We're trying to get to 5 stars, y'all.
so we can kind of not worry about the whole wanted level thing because we're already doing an assault mission. So the fallout is going to be like, this isn't going to be quiet, like that's not really a concern here.
It could be a quiet assault.
Could it?
It could be.
Because we could sneak into an ambush position and do our level best to keep it quiet.
Okay.
I mean, we could distract them and steal a goat cart.
Good. We could try
So-
to do that.
Just to throw another detail in there is that short of Griffith, you all have access to guns, right? Like you're going to be able to just check gun boxes and everything. But guns, except for Griffith, a couple of the special ones that he has, they're like flintlocks. They're like it's one and it's done. Like you're not gonna
Mhm.
have an extended shootout in the street. Like either you get lucky on one shot or it starts with a shot and it closes to blades.
Yeah.
In the dark. Which is the name of the
Oh,
game.
hey. That's how that works.
Sorry.
Okay, so we have to make the decision so that this can go. So, assault or sell?
Yeah, I think assault.
Yep.
And then we pick the orange circles on the map, those were the places where you could get into the underground or into like lower layers.
That's where we expect the carts to enter the underground.
Yeah, it goes down to
Yeah.
like a layer that's like storm drains and like people probably have like little like they talk about a couple different things in parts of the book about people who have like little private like boxes that they use for growing mushrooms for food and stuff. And then they also talk about people who have boxes where it's got like a maze thing in them, and like you put mushrooms in one side, and then rats try to find the mushrooms, and it kills the rats, and then you've traded mushrooms for rat meat. So but there's probably a bunch of that down there in those tunnels.
Okay.
And the look on David's
amazing.
face made that entire story worth it. All right,
That's amazing.
Okay.
So I think our question here is point of attack. So like having our underground passages and things like that sort of known, is there a spot that we could identify that would be particularly vulnerable? Like that might not be
I think you
apparent on
could-
the map, but that we would know?
Yeah, I think there's definitely like a spot down there where it's like they will be down and in the lower level, like in these kind of like sub level dungeons, no, tunnels, and you would be able to know that they're far enough away from the entrance that they're not going to be able to get much help. Be headed towards somewhere where like they're going to have to like make a maneuver and stuff, but like you would have access to get in like behind them.
I was gonna
Like
say
you could wait for them to pass, get in behind them, and then use that to try to.
Okay.
yeah, it'd be really neat
Like
to
they do.
have like we're aware of another set of tunnels that gets close to or intersects where they're at, so we have ways of getting in and out that they may not be super aware of.
Is there like a layer below the layer they're going to? Like how far down does it go?
Just turtles. Just yeah. There's probably another layer that is.
Because I was thinking, what if we could
smaller
like
tunnels, but like those ones are like. These ones like water flows through them and stuff, and like sometimes people come down here because it's mostly dry and stuff, and that's gonna be the ones where it's like put the Noxema under your nose and hold your breath because like you're gonna be trudging through something that's like bad through in a real small space kind of deal.
Yeah. Okay. Because I was thinking it would be kind of crazy to like blow the ground out, like if they're crossing like a bridge or something, and then just drop it down to the next level and then just run away with it. But if that place does not exist, that's okay.
It's unpleasant. It's deeply unpleasant.
Yeah.
Yeah. That doesn't mean it's not possible. Just...
And we may still come from those tunnels based on the geography. So yeah, do we want to be like? I think that makes a lot of sense for us to come from the tunnels, and we're going to either lie in wait for them to show up, or we're going to come in behind them.
Yeah. That sounds like we have a point of attack.
My preference is lie in wait. My preference is to get in there. If they have eyes already set up in the tunnels, we take care of those eyes, and then we own that corner or that intersection or that whatever. And
yeah.
Get them.
So I mean, I think when Maribel
stuff.
went to see. Sorry, I keep talking over everybody.
That's all right.
When Maribel went to the crappy little bar that the Lamp Blacks hang out across the street from the Lighters Guild Hall, there was like about maybe a dozen guys there, and that's almost everyone. Like they might have had a couple stragglers, but like that's about it for them for people.
Okay.
Like
the odds are pretty good. They gotta do.
Yeah, whatever's been going on in the streets has been real rough on them, and their numbers are pretty thin. So,
What the hell's Bazobaz thinking? Doing 3 bombs? If he's only got 12 people.
What if he's not doing 3 bombs? What if? Oh my god!
What 2 of them
What
are
if
decoys?
it's decoys?
Fuck.
Well, we'll find out.
Let's do this then.
Okay.
We
Makes sense
don't
to have decoys.
know.
I mean, like,
Well, we told My Lair Club about 2, so we're only responsible for 1. And if they mess up and can't get, if the real one's one of theirs and they mess that up, that's on them. That's not on us.
So
But if we
we're
mess
going
up,
into
it's
the
on us.
tunnels.
But
We have our assault plan, and we have our point of attack.
Let's just yes, we're doing this, but I just want to throw out a counter to your thing. Let's say the X was where the bomb was, and then the bomb is going to go off in our hunting grounds.
well, then I guess
There
we
are
have to
2
find a new
X's.
hunting grounds.
No. We did the blue X's because those are the ones we told Mara Club
Gotcha.
about. But
Gotcha.
the yellow X is the one that Bazabaz had on there.
I mean, that would make a lot more sense, like gameplay wise.
Let's go to this one over here. We're gonna hide out.
Okay.
That's
We're
why I
doing
was.
an assault
That's why I was
plan?
wondering about the hunting grounds thing. I was like,
Yeah.
Now we're playing on because we messed up last time. Where
Yep.
Yeah.
We backed ourselves into this corner. You can blame me.
eh,
Hey,
We
you
will.
can assault anywhere you want. Like,
well, first we're gonna assault this one, and then
Yes.
We
make
assault-
a mad dash.
both. We do both.
Yeah.
If all else fails,
Split
yeah,
the
we just-
party.
We split the party. I'm going to one. All right. The Hound is going to another, and then the
I'm gonna go hang out somewhere and have tea. I don't know.
Spider's gonna go to the third.
Demas is going to go to another one. Only one of them's actually an assault plan. One's a social plan. It's all over the place.
Mhm.
We've created like 8
I-
hours worth of stuff to try
Super
to do.
easy to run.
Like, yeah.
I'm just gonna watch the world burn.
Yeah, we've committed. It's time to do it.
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, so we're on the middle path, and we're gonna lie in wait for the cart that surely has a bomb on it to roll
Yep.
by us.
You saw a bomb in the go.
I saw a
in the
cart
array.
with a hump to it. I did.
You saw like the big metal sphere down
Okay,
there with like
okay,
stuff in
okay,
it, right? Like you
good,
saw a thing.
Good.
Okay. So yes, who wants to be on tap for making the engagement roll?
I thought it was Demas.
Sure, why not?
Well, you have the
Okay.
extra thing, right?
Well, the whole group gets that. You know, it's a roll for the
No.
group. But so yes, you start with 1 die for sheer luck. You start with a 2nd die for Demas's information gathering last time.
Weaving the web.
Yes. Is the operation particularly bold or daring?
Yes.
Yeah.
3. Is the operation overly complex or contingent on many factors?
No.
They just got to roll by.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that complicated.
Does the plan's detail expose a vulnerability of the target or hit them where they're weakest?
We're hitting them at a weak spot.
I would say
it's their weakest.
Yeah, I would say these tunnels are our domain and not their domain. So sure.
Okay.
Do they have particular defenses or special preparations?
We don't know.
They have a ghost bomb. That is a problem.
Are they preparing for ambushes?
We don't know.
I see 3 fingers, so I think that is correct.
Somewhere between them having a ghost bomb and there are, hey, spoiler, there's multiple people involved in like moving a goat cart full of a bomb. So, you know, I mean, they're taking some precautions. Can any friends or contacts provide aid or insight for this operation?
Well, I know someone that could provide insight on this operation.
Let's go back to that stone, get some more blood out of it.
Also, I mean,
What's it? They don't remember the mesmerism until the next time they see you, right? It's like, yeah,
right.
that's
He can't ever see you again unless.
That's why he needs to die. I don't know why you guys don't understand this.
I mean, we also are friends with an architect who probably helped us get our tunnels, our maps.
No,
but I don't know. He's not going to be there. But
he got us something else. He's already somehow.
Yeah, I mean, and also he was someone who did specifically tell you a ways back. There were dudes, and I don't know about gang things, none. But there were dudes in like black kerchiefs who were like coming around trying to ask me about subterranean tunnels and stuff, and it's like,
that's right.
Yeah. So he was out there. All right, there's an extra die there. Are any enemies or rivals interfering in the operation?
Also, does the red sashes being around also count as help? Because they're not like with us, but like in the same event, you know, of bombs rolling.
It's only 1 die.
Yeah,
I think.
But I mean, I was just wondering if that counts. Anyway.
What was the wording on this one?
Can any of your friends or contacts provide aid or insight for this operation?
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, if it weren't August, it could be the red sashes. But
might be able to.
It's still 1 die either way. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was just saying that. Yes, someone else could give us insight.
There is insight from other people. Yes, there's a die for that. Are any enemies or rivals interfering
that was what
in
I was
the
talking
operation?
about earlier about the blood from a stone. Basil Boss is not going to help us.
Damn it!
I don't think really there's any. I mean, unless if you know, so like we don't. I don't think there's anybody like specifically trying to stop us from doing this, other than the people who are trying to do it. You know, which is like
there's no other.
The mastermind for the whole plan is Jenna the servant. Yeah.
No, God, no. She hates me.
Yeah, no, I don't think anybody else knows what we're up to.
It's the gutter snipes.
Oh, yeah.
The gutter snipes are about to take us out.
This goes poorly.
Any other elements you might want to consider? They are a higher tier target. Maybe there's a higher situation in the district that makes the operation more or less tricky. Maybe a lower tier target. They're not a lower tier target. We already had that conversation. Okay. Anything else anybody can think of? That would be
3 seems good to me.
okay.
I'm gonna hit it.
Hit it.
Notes, engagement. How do you spell engagement? No, I got it. I think I got it. Does it have, how many E's does it have?
ENGAGEMENT.
You should know how to spell engagement. You are engaged.
Yeah, but I didn't write it. I just like did it. You know? Boom. 5.
5.
Friends.
Okay. Oh, thank you, Blink Dog, for subscribing.
Hey, that's a pal. That's a pal right there.
Hey, thank you.
All right. Yes. So a 5 means that we get to cut to,
Cut to.
that dripping sound.
Oh,
Ooh, dang.
Yeah, that's
Thank you.
Blink. That's Blink Dog for you. That's what he does. He like shows up and just is awesome in chat.
Blink Dog is running around,
Makes it rain.
popping, jumping from thing to thing, making
Blink
stuff
Dog
happen.
it just makes it rain all the time.
Cool.
All right, so are we getting effed on that? No, 5 is good. 5 is
5
great.
is
No,
good,
5
yeah.
5 is good. 5 is like things are risky. You're not totally like, all right, we're awesome and ahead of the game here, but like, things are stable, things are okay. Wherever things start out here, they're going to be risky. But we get to cut to that, like, down in this like sort of wide sewer tunnel type thing.
Everybody pick your load as well.
Oh yes, pick your load out. Just how much stuff you have. You don't have to pick individual items right now. But those tunnels where it's like they're kind of dank and wet, and like there's water kind of running down the walls, and there's like this cart rolling through it.
Hey, everybody, Ohm is going heavy.
Yeah, same here. I'm going heavy as well.
I'm going not heavy just in case we have to run somewhere. I'm gonna go normal.
I'm going normal.
Okay.
But like that's pretty strapped up for Maribel though.
It is,
Yeah.
Maribel's got to take the dress off for this one.
Yeah. Well, I'm mucking around in the muck, so yeah.
Two of those points are spent on just like layers of clothes so that the muck doesn't get on you.
Yes.
You've just burned them.
Just gonna burn this shit later.
Painter suit, mask.
Sorry.
Very
Exactly.
safe.
Mm-hmm.
Painter suit, mask, beard, shaved. Oh, God.
I'm sorry. I feel like we're picking on Casey. We don't
Love
need
you,
to be doing that.
Casey. Poor Casey.
Somebody's gonna die tonight. I don't know who yet.
Might be one of the crew.
Might be Boss Boz, might be one of the faceless. We'll see what happens here.
I just want to say I am the last person with character death, so I'm exempt.
Nope.
New rule. Can't die on your birthday. Happy birthday.
Yeah, it's also my
There it
birthday.
is.
Look at
So.
that.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Katrina, by the way.
Thank
Everybody
you,
in chat, give
guys.
her birthday cake.
Yeah, so it rolls past, and there's kind of like that shot of like you guys back up against the wall in the dark, silhouetted as like the cart rolls past down this tunnel. They've got like, little they have like small lanterns like on the corners of like the goat cart that they're using. And like the tarp is over the back, like the big round hump in the middle of it as they go past. And they go past, they don't notice you guys are over there. You guys are like far enough back, you're back against the wall. Don't pick up on it, and they like kind of like go rolling past. They're kind of talking to themselves like, yep, screw those red sash guys, but I'll be glad when this is over. Sooner we get this over with, the better. So
How many are there?
there's 3.
I like those odds.
Fuck.
3 versus 4. That's pretty good odds.
We got one fighter.
I can fight. I put a point in fight. I trained it.
Yeah, so
Okay.
they roll on by. They are headed to their place. What do y'all do?
We're just gonna ambush them, right?
Um,
Bush.
How about
go for the bushwhack? Go for stealth kills.
How about I will step out to distract and then jump?
Yeah, I feel like we'd have a thing so that we could get their attention, like you're saying, and the rest of us are set up to hit them when their backs are turned or something like that.
Yeah. So I'll step out kind of as wow, words are hard. Slouched over some, looking like just really kept to myself, and step out in front of them in the cart.
Oh, in front of them before they pass, or
I think that they have passed the guys, and I'm up ahead.
okay, you're like in like another nook a little bit farther up. Kinda
Yeah.
deal. Okay.
mhm.
Okay. Cool.
And so, yeah, I step out in front of them. Coin? Coin? Do you have some coin?
A sewer beggar, the worst type of beggar. Quick, pay her before she gets her stench on us.
Um. Yeah, there's one driving the cart. There's one that's like sitting on like the front, like there's like a bench on the front behind the goat that's pulling it.
Mhm.
And that guy's got like a rifle across his lap. And then there's another guy who's like walking in the back, like bringing up the rear behind the cart. And they stop, like all of a sudden, like the goat kind of like it's got those like weird like slitted eyes with like the weird pupils. And yeah. Anyway,
Gross.
Um,
They're so
yeah.
gross.
right. But they're very confused that you're down here to begin with. They seem disinterested in the idea of giving you money. Like, what? Get the hell out of here.
You have
Yeah,
a goat.
stay out of
Good goat. Come over and pet the goat if they will let me get that close to it.
While she's doing that,
Whatever
I'm-
that is.
I am going to throw off of my alchemical bandolier a smoke bomb.
Oh hell yeah! Smoke bomb.
Smoke bomb.
Where's Gavin? Where's
Yeah.
Gavin?
What? Question out of character. Mechanically, if he does that and I want to use, like, say, a rifle, how does that affect me mechanically in the game?
It's
Not
gonna
necessarily-
it's gonna mess with position, yeah. Like when we try to figure out like is this risky or desperate kind of deal, like it's gonna cause some trouble in terms of position.
Okay.
and,
Don't
like,
hit the
effect.
bomb, hound. Is what I say as I roll the smoke bomb forward.
So
I-
are you trying to roll it like like up by where the cart is, or like trying to like smoke up the path backwards?
So
they
what I
can't
really
leave, or,
want,
like-
what I really need is the rifleman to not have visibility. So
Okay.
that's my primary target with
Like
the smoke
right
bomb.
up under the cart,
Right.
pretty much.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean the
like-
guy in the back has like he probably has like a rifle and then like another flintlock at his hip,
Oh, he
like
does.
another like pistol kind of deal.
It's only 2 shots.
I'm not a fan about the rifles. That's my thing. And so yeah, it's gonna go under the cart. Where's the third man?
So it's like a little rectangular cart, and in the front there's a goat, and on the front of the cart there's a bench part. So there's one guy driving it. There's another guy on that bench who has a rifle on his lap. Then there's a guy
Wells
bringing
Fargo
up the
style.
rear,
Got
and
it.
that guy has
Okay, then
like the rear guard.
Empty is going to smoke the bench. Okay. Let's take those two out of the situation for a brief moment while we handle the rear man.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a shot at the rear. When he does that, I want to fire at the rear guy with a fine long rifle.
Okay.
So
Die. I'm gonna
let
die.
me
I'm going to die.
No, you're not.
you're not gonna die.
They are
just
going to
yet.
shoot me.
Just yet, you're not gonna die. So bandolier of alchemicals, boom. And my first one is going to be let's smoke a bomb.
Okay. So what is do we want to actually like try to we're trying to waste these lamp blacks in the tunnels down here. Is that like where things are at?
Yep.
But we
Okay.
weren't gonna do that. I brought that up.
We're not like at least gonna incapacitate them, if not kill
Okay.
them. It just kind of depending on
Okay.
what happens.
I'm good with whatever.
Can I?
Yeah.
I'll shoot. I'll aim for the knee.
Just
Doesn't kill him.
can't move. Just note. No more,
Like I'll aim for the knee.
They
No
can
more-
crawl out of here like the dogs they are.
no more rest of leg, but like, you know,
Hey. He'll have a good story to tell.
get a Sparkcraft leg, I guess.
So there I was in the
That's
sewers,
too big.
and all of a sudden I get shot in the leg. I crawled for 2 days.
All right, we got
It
we
was-
got 3 guys down here, so I'm going to give you guys a 6-tick clock that is disable the lamp flax, right? That's,
Okay.
we
Okay.
can decide as we end up needing to hit those points, like, is that knocking this guy down? Is that knocking this guy out? Is this putting a bullet through his face? Yeah, that's.
I don't see. Oh,
But
there
that
it
is to disable the lamp flax.
Huh.
these lamp packs.
Yes, the ones that are here in this group with this cart.
Okay. Cool.
So yes, you're able to pull the pin, like toss the thing into the tunnel. Area starts to fill up with all kinds of smoke all over the place because it's a pretty narrow tunnel and all, right? So yeah, no, it's working. Like mission accomplished.
Yeah.
These
I've
guys,
lost complete visibility.
yeah, you
Yes?
can't see back to the tunnel through where like everybody else is supposed to be at.
Okay.
They can't see up through where you're supposed to be, standing in front. Like, I want to pet your cute little goat.
Through the
do.
smoke, can we see the illumination that their lamps make at all, or is it like getting darker in this tunnel?
You can see that there's like a glow from up there, and like you may be able to get like certain shadows cast in weird directions, but like you're not going to be able to see real specific, like, dude right there. Aim.
It's great. They're on this stupid cart. They're elevated. We just got to be like aim up a little. It's perfect. It's perfect for now. All right, MT's done his thing. He's done
All
his
right.
thing.
Aiming for the kneecap.
So
School's
rude.
about. All right, let's see. What we had on the position? I'm using hunt because it says the aim for precise attacking.
Which one are you aiming for?
The one in the back. Yeah, the one in the back.
I think right now, while the smoke is still filling out, like right now, he's still risky.
Okay. Standard effect, or because we got a drop on him, we get a little bit better.
It's still standard effect, but you said it's a fine gun.
Yeah, it's a fine long rifle.
Okay, then yeah, being a fine weapon brings it up a notch, so it's great.
Right.
Yep.
I'm gonna take 2 stress on this. Get an extra die.
Okay.
Sorry, should have done that before. Come on, there we go. 554.
554. So that's 5. That's not at all the place I need to go to click to do the thing. That's great effect, super great effect down to standard effect. Yeah, I think like the smoke is starting to fill out. He like like that guy in the back is like, what the hell? And like he's trying to like bring that slung rifle back up and like turn around like the direction that you guys are at. But like the smoke's starting to fill up in front of him while he's doing the turn, and like you still have a view of him as the smoke is like filling in front of him. And it's like, ah! And you just hear like you hear him like go slamming into the back of the cart, and like you hear a splash.
Oh, he's in the muck. Ugh.
Yeah, he's down in the muck, but you hear like groaning still.
Okay.
It doesn't sound like he's being particularly active at the moment, but like he's not like
Cool.
straight up slaughtered. So
That's good.
Awesome.
Demas, what are you doing?
Ooh, yeah. So I think Demas is going to pull out, if I may. He's got like this blade that's like very heavy, and it has like a very blunted end on one side and then kind of like a curve at the end, kind of like a little hook. I'm thinking kind of like a sea axe, kind of like a Viking, like Scottish, like Northern Sea kind of sea axe thing, to where it's like made to chop wood, but also to like, do some damage. I think he's just going to run up to the front of the cart and try to kind of hook around the guy's shoulder that's up on the cart and just pull him down to the ground. like the guy who's got the rifle, just like hook and pull him off down to the ground so that he
David's
can
so excited for you.
fight on the same level. And then, if he's got to like just crack some skulls or do anything after that, then he can, but he's just trying to get him off the cart first.
Okay, so you're trying to like basically like incapacitate him, get into a position where like you can kind of control what he's up to, kind of deal.
Yeah, and I'll count this as an unusual weapon because it's like I think it's like kind of like a Scotlander, like seafaring kind of holdover that like some families just have back from the old sailing days.
Okay.
So what that would be, I'm assuming skirmish.
Skirmish is like the big fit for it. Yes.
Yeah. Is there a devil's bargain on this one? Wait, did that roll? No, it didn't.
I think the devil's bargain is that you're in close quarters here, and it's full of smoke. So like, well, skip the close quarters thing. This area is full of smoke, so like, getting up there and like doing all this like heavy activity, like physical type hacking and slashing and all that kind of stuff. Like you're gonna be breathing a lot of this like chemical smoke, and it's like it's gonna be like level 1 harm, like not the level 1 harm that will stay, like not something to resist.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
So position's risky.
Yep.
Okay. An effect is
standard.
Okay. 1 bonus die.
Nice.
Oof.
Okay.
Yes, son. Yes.
That's the time to do it, I guess.
Wow.
I think you charge up to him with this axe, you grab him under the shoulder. It probably like the rifle like spills off his lap and like it lands somewhere in the muck next to the cart, like probably in like one of the narrow parts between the cart and the wall. So it's like he'd have to like really try to wrestle to get it. But you like kind of take him down off that front corner of the cart and land on him. And there's all this smoke, but you kind of like end up you basically you cough unpleasantly in his face, and like that kind of you're kind of cleared out. Like you're kind of okay.
Okay, cool. I'll take it.
Let me tick clocks here.
That's good. That's what I like to see. 2 dice, 2 6s. Let's go.
Yes, that is pretty impressive.
That's like Scotlander Fury coming out.
Yes. So Maribel, you like, you see this guy and the thing's like, no, you get the hell out of our way, tunnel rat, you're sewer beggar. And then like, the smoke goes off and you hear a gunshot and a dude like slop into land in the slop, and then like out of this cloud, like where there's weird shadows being cast for a second, and then like Demas comes flying out of it and like lands on top of a dude's chest.
Did Demas grab the rider? Right.
I got the guy with
driver.
Yeah,
not the driver. He didn't get the driver. He got the other one.
Okay.
And actually, you probably hear the driver saying like, "What the fuck?" And like and like wheels starting to creak like real quick. Like he's starting to head forward.
I want to get the reins of the goat and like take control of the goat.
Okay, you want to try to get control of the goat.
Yep.
That's such a great sentence.
Hey, this is a goat-driven economy.
I would like to obtain control of the goat.
Yes. I don't think this will be the last time we hear in this campaign. I need to control the goat.
I have a whole yard I can put them on. It says,
yes. How would you like to do that?
I want to reach out with a leather gloved hand and literally take the reins from like right at the goat, like and rip them from the guy's hands if I can.
Yes, I'm trying to figure out how to equate this into an action roll in my head.
I would like for it to be finesse, please. Thank you.
You're going to finesse you're going to like you know, I guess
Hey, delicately.
flick of the wrist, and the dude like
handling-
totally loses his grip, and you have hold of it, and yeah.
Handling a
All right,
vehicle
yeah.
or a mount is finesse. Just
Ooh.
saying.
All right, do it by
Sleight of
doing it.
hand as well.
Goats are like vehicles.
Position.
It's closer to a mount, I would think.
Position is risky. I mean, unless you want it to be desperate.
No.
Actually, you know what? I kind of feel like it might be desperate because it's
Okay,
like
it's desperate.
I want to grab the reins of this goat on this cart that's like already starting to move my direction, and like if
Sure,
it
everyone
moves,
else
it's going
is
to
doing
roll
fun
over.
stuff.
Like yeah, if it does charge forward, like if this goat like goes, then it's like going to roll over the dude that like Demas is on top of that's in front of its wheel, right? Like
Yeah.
it's all
What's
filling
my
up with
effect?
smoke. Yeah, effect is standard.
What's Devil's Bargain?
The devil's bargain is that in all this weird chemical smoke, you swear to God you see the goat stare into your eyes, and he says, "It's your birthday, take a die." Yeah.
Thank you. Yay!
That's
I
so
like
good.
goats.
But you are now someone who has talked with a goat, and it
Don't care.
replied.
It's okay. Weirder shit has happened. I got a 5 and a 3.
Mark that XP. That prowess XP.
Do I mark that now? I'm
Yeah,
scared.
yeah. Go ahead and do
Oh.
that. It's easier to keep track of those ones when it happens. Yes. Okay. Yeah. The goat starts to go, and you grab the reins, and I don't think that you totally stop the goat like of your own like will. Like
Yeah,
it does
no.
exactly what I want, but like you
Mhm.
grab the goat, and like it kind of like it turns, and like it ends up like you're not like stop goat, but you grab it, and then and the goat kind of freaks out because the goat was already like getting like got the crop to go, and like it's trying to
Mhm.
charge, and it's like so it kind of like it ends up like askew and like kind of going diagonal into the wall of the tunnel here,
Okay.
and I think it misses Demas. The wheel misses
Yay.
Demas. There is a very ugly crunching noise from like around the knee of the guy that Demas is on top of
Oops.
as it
What is it
rolls
with us?
as it rolls over that. Yeah.
We're gonna get a new reputation, just kneecappers.
Kneecappers.
Just
Yeah.
watch your,
You know
watch your
we've been
fucking
there.
knees, man. Watch the knees.
And I think you hear like actually like here it's like it's kind of at the edge of the smoke, like right, like it started to come back out of the smoke, and the smoke is still filling the area and like expanding. But you see the guy who was like had the reins like kind of falls and gets kind of stuck between where there's the wall, there's the goat, there's this cart that's kind of angled into the wall that like slammed into it and stuff. But he like kind of like gets tossed out of the front, smacks into the goat's butt, lands on the slop at the bottom, and you just hear him say, "Oh fuck, this lamp blacks are dead anyway," and like tries to take off past you, Maribel. It's like there's our gang has fallen into disrepair, and there are so few of us left that like it is not worth my life to do whatever it is that I'm doing here, and he tries to like run off past Maribel.
Okay.
You gonna stop him, Maribel? You gonna trip him?
I think Empty would like to run up, or Sticks. Sorry, we're on the job.
Sticks. Yeah, we're on the
Sticks
job.
would like to run up and impede this gentleman's progress from interluding our
bro.
tunnel.
Sticks is gonna try to like make his way over the top of the cart and the bomb and the tarp and like the
I'm
around
certainly
to the front.
trying to. I'm trying to stop this guy.
Okay.
Like, I will trip this mofo. Like
Yeah.
Hit him with the like sweep kick. One of those.
Hey, just in case that all fails, I'll follow up with a throwing knife at his other knee. I went for the left knee, now I'm gonna go for the right knee for this other guy.
It's on the ground still, with a giant rifle round through his leg.
Oh no, I'm talking about the one that's running. That
Oh,
guy's
okay,
disabled.
okay,
I'm talking about
okay.
the one that's
Oh,
running.
that's the
I hear
back of
you
the knee. That'd be the back of the knee too. Oh, that's a
Yep.
whole different
Yeah.
nasty
Yeah.
situation.
yeah. I just want to try and trip this guy into the ground or into the
Okay.
goat. I
Trip
think
him
I want to
into
trip
the-
him into the goat.
Okay.
The goat will just gore him with his horns and just finish it off.
It'll start
Alright,
eating
yeah,
his handkerchief is what it'll do.
So I mean, yeah.
Or
So-
scarf, I mean.
What
What do you
what
mean
is an action for you to undertake to do that? That's
Well, I'm
That's-
holding, I literally
that's
just am like,
skirmish.
it is a skirmish, probably. I'm just gonna like put myself in the way of him so that he trips. So I'll go with skirmish. So
okay.
Okay.
We get like that little like Maribel just like muscles up in front of him to try to like jam him off to the side kind of deal.
I think it's like a whole like body bump into the goat.
Yes.
It's like Peach
Maribel-
Smash
Maribel
Brothers.
body checking the lamp black. Okay.
It just doesn't.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
position?
It's reminding me of Peach in Super Smash Brothers with like the hip bump that just destroys
Yes,
everyone.
exactly.
It's risky.
Risky.
Yeah.
Effect.
Standard.
Still standard.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I put 2 stress into it?
Yes, you can.
5.
5. Yes. Yeah, I mean you do it. I think you end up like landing in the dirt in the muck here also. And I think he's kind of like rolling around and like the goat is like freaking out and kind of like stomping. And I think the goat like stomps on your hand.
Fuck. Okay.
So
Got
we'll give you like level 1 harm for like
Level 1 goat harm.
yeah, goated.
Okay.
Like, you know.
Goated.
Okay.
Hey, good job, guys. We did it.
We're not done
We
yet.
ain't done
But
yet,
I think
buddy.
in the process of it rearing up and like doing that, it also like it doesn't like seriously injure him, but like as it rears up, it like kind of like kicks him in the head, and he kind of like gets knocked off to the side. Like he's dazed, he's out of it.
As long as he's on,
So,
on the ground, that's
yeah.
fine.
I'd like to ask the gentleman that I have pinned down.
His
Exactly.
name's just broken.
Yeah, exactly what's going on here.
It's like we're getting rid of the red sashes. It's like that's it. We're getting rid of those bastards. Yeah, they think they can come in and take over. They're wrong.
What's in the cart,
Yeah.
pal?
What's in the box?
Yes. He's like, it's like see for yourself. You can see. We'll get rid of all of them. We'll get rid of all of them. You know.
Cool. I'll just pull him up onto his feet and make sure he stands on both legs and be like, "You want to try that again?"
Yeah. No. Like he's unable to maintain weight on that leg that the cartwheel rolled over. Like, you know, he just like yeah, it does not hold at all.
Just agree. I can roll command if I need to as well. I have that. It's just one die.
No, I what was the question again?
Just what exactly is in the cart? And I was like, you know, he didn't give me a good answer the first time, so we're gonna have to try again.
Yeah, he's the bomb.
Are there more?
There's 3.
See, guys, it's fine.
It's not like in the muck. It's not fine. Not fine.
I think now is Styx's time to shine, perhaps.
So it looks like everybody is being dealt with by my compatriots, right?
Mhm.
As far as well as I can tell.
Yeah, I mean, there's one guy up front who's knocked out underneath a goat. There's one guy in the front who is screaming wildly while Demas has him like propped up against a wall or something. Like,
I'm like holding him up to where he has to stand on both feet or he'll fall over. Like, just
And the third one is the third one that
being a
got
little rude.
that
the
got
third
taken out
one
in the very beginning.
is the third one is the one in the back. He got taken out way up at the front, at the beginning rather. He is moaning and he is kind of delirious in pain.
Okay, but he's not like going for a pistol or a rifle. He's not like trying to make himself do something right now.
I got
That's
you.
all.
I got you.
He's more like my leg, my goddamn leg. You're not right. Like he's
Perfect.
he's
Then
not-
Empty-
Hush, I could have killed you.
Empty is going to, or Styx is going to head up to the cart and like very gently get themselves up onto the cart and under the tarp. and I'm going to pull out a lantern that I've had hooded this whole time, so
Okay.
that under the tarp I can start to make out what's going on with these runes and begin to study this bomb. Because I had some idea of it,
Yeah.
but now that I'm actually hands on the thing, I really need to learn this thing like
Yeah.
now.
So it is big. It's about 2.5, 3 feet across, spherical.
Yep.
It's many like overlapping metal plates. And it's not like specifically like the pattern of a soccer ball, but you know how like on a soccer ball, it's like there's several pentagons and then there's a hexagon and like there's kind of a rhythm to it. And then there's a rhythm to where there are plates that do have like runes like hammered into them.
Gotcha.
And the runes, they do glow. They seem to have like something like it's like if you filled in a gap with like glow in the dark paint, like glow in the dark acrylic, right? Like it's something luminous that was painted into these gaps for these runes for the shapes that are on the outside.
Gotcha. And this is definitely like some Sparkcraft stuff. This is like
yeah, that's not
even
an
blood.
everyday material. Like I don't think that one's like necessarily arcane to do like something that lights up like that. But then like the whole thing is like these sort of interlocking, overlapping metal plates containing the interior of the mechanism.
So I'm going to spend some time then before I get into studying the runes. I want to understand the mechanics of this interlocking metal cage, because I'm thinking that the runes do a lot of stuff to keep this whole thing contained, but I'm thinking that maybe the interlocking plates is how they release or set off or whatever. So I need to understand that. So if I can spend a brief period of time while my compatriots manage the problems, I'll deal with the problem and just study it.
Yeah. So you're up there studying it, and Griffith, are you still in the back where there's this guy with like half his knee like blown out across the floor of this like subway
Oh yeah,
tunnel?
no, my boot is firmly on his chest and my blade is firmly against his throat. Like, let's not today, buddy.
I think he's coughing and like there's like some blood when he does it. And he's like his voice is raspy. He's like, no, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get like he wants to like try to. He's on his back and he's strapped down, like you have him pinned down, and he's like trying to get enough purchase with his arms since his leg is like shattered and like all screwed up here to try to be able to like move like back that direction towards the entrance that he came in through, if he was able to do that, because he's yeah.
Hey, can I talk to Demas? Yeah, I'm gonna talk to
Yeah,
Demas.
there.
Wait, you don't say Demas.
No, I didn't say Demas.
Bob
I didn't say that. Out of character. What is your nickname?
Babia Tekosh.
Bob.
I think, or Babia.
Babia.
I can't pronounce that. That's Spider, right?
Yeah, no, it's more like Puppet Master.
So Puppet Master.
Please call him that during this. That'd be great.
Spooky.
Hey, partner. He's trying to get out of here pretty hard. You might want to ask some other questions. Like, this might be on a timer.
Yeah, friend, how's it work?
He is like, he's covered in muck, but he has like trails in it that have worn through, whereas you can see the skin again from him crying from the pain.
Okay.
He's like, we have to drop it off. We have to drop it off by, like the name for this one particular time. It's like, it's the time of like, renewing the lanterns kind of deal. It's like, which is coming up is like, it's like, it's set to go off then.
Oh.
My focus is renewed to not let that happen.
Well, none of you guys are exactly running, are you? Any other insights you want to offer?
Like we were supposed to drop it off in the tunnels underneath the School of the Red Sash. We were supposed. We were supposed to put this one in underneath the front, which is like, there's like a little fountain in the front of the school, like that faces towards the direction of Crow's Tower. And they were supposed to get it into this tunnel that's like under there.
Good to know. Do we need anything else from these?
I think so.
Or Sticks, you need more help?
Sticks kind of calls out from underneath the tarp. An instruction on how to stop it from going off would be fantastic if they can provide.
I love MDM so much.
You guys just say, well, yeah, quicker you tell us, the quicker you can, I don't know, try to walk away.
Like, I didn't build it. I don't even understand how the hell this thing works. We were just supposed to drop it off and make sure nobody got in the way.
All right, that's all I need to hear. I just want to kind of.
I'm gonna before you clunk him on the head or whatever. Ohm, just from underneath the tarp, this disembodied voice calls out, "Pray tell, who built this thing then?"
Colburn.
Goldberg.
The sapper, the military.
Oh,
veteran.
that was that old dude.
Yeah. Well, we'll have a nice long chat after that. Appreciate you.
All right.
Yeah,
That's
I'll take the
Yes,
I'll
so,
take the big
yeah.
like heavy blunt side of the C axe and just kind of.
And
That
I'll just put my heel in dude's face and knock him out.
I will call over. Little help, please.
What's the situation? What kind of help does Maribel need?
I thought, was he not unconscious? I'm still.
Dude,
The guy up front is like he's stunned, he's dazed, but he's not like
I'm not gonna build it.
unconscious.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'll just. It's heavy. It's big and heavy. These are like. They had to chop wood and also be like a sword, so it's like thick iron.
I feel like, just to be mean, I should do like a roll for it, like just for all of them, but like, you know.
Yep. What do you want?
Yeah. Okay.
So, knowing the tunnels as we do, assuming that I can't make this bomb stop, can we get this goat and cart situation over to the Lamp Black's guild hall?
I think that's the best plan.
I think if you want to do that, you have to do it very fast, so you need to make that decision like now.
Decision made. We're going.
Yep.
Yeah, I have no other idea of what to do with this stupid thing. If I can't stop it, I don't have anything else to do.
Yep, that's right.
You keep working on it. We'll get in the cart and get going.
All right, then I'm going to take the tarp off, so all the lamps on the cart will illuminate the thing and allow me to better study and hopefully ascertain how to stop this thing from happening.
Yep.
Okay.
Now we're in a transport heist.
I was gonna say, like, we have disabled the lamp blacks, we have acquired the thing, and yes, we can say we are in a transports heist now.
Cool.
Well,
Two in one session before we even went to break. Come on.
Yes.
Can we go to break
now?
Is it
we
time?
can go to break now. Do you want to? Yeah, it's about time. Okay. We can go to break and then we can do an engagement roll when we come back for taking this over to the Lamp Black Guild Hall. Okay.
I have a thing to do on before we go off to break, everybody.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Everyone on chat, we are going to be giving away a key to Legend Keeper. Mike, can you pull up Legend Keeper in the stream so folks can see it?
I can't.
Okay.
I was actually thinking earlier. One of these times I should, like, you know, set us up so that we can actually see it and show off, like, yes, here's how we are actually using this thing. But for right now, no, I can't actually.
No, it's all good.
Out.
Heather or Katrina, are you putting in a thing in the chat or something?
I can drop a link.
Sweet. Yeah.
Or I could drop a picture or something. So.
Yeah, well, just a link to Legend Keeper probably do it. So anyways, folks, we're going to be giving away a beta key to Legend Keeper. It is a campaign tracking world building tool. We use it extensively here at High Shelf Gaming. It's a super awesome thing. If you would like access to Legend Keeper of your own, it's still in beta, so I'd be giving you a beta key, or the folks over at Legend Keeper would be giving you a beta key. I think tonight's word is Lamp Black.
Probably the last time to use that word in this game.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna put in LAMP. Oh, there it is. Lamp black. Okay, so the key word is going to be lamp black. Put that into the chat, and that will get you entered into win a copy of Legend Keeper or a beta key to Legend Keeper. And it's a super awesome tool. You can put all your maps in there, and then have like maps within maps, and then like pins all over those maps that are wiki articles that can then link to each other, and you can have NPCs and PCs and factions and all kinds of cool notes and things. And we basically track this entire game and all the games at High Shelf Gaming with Legend Keeper. It is
Yeah,
super
Heather
good.
even has like a quick rules reference in the Legend Keeper, which
Yeah.
is super helpful. Like it's just there.
Yeah.
Like, I'm using this skill, so I just click on it and it tells me all the stuff about that skill and how you use it and stuff like that. It's nice.
That's amazing. So everybody put lamp black in the chat. I have already put it in there, so you can just copy paste real quick if lamp black is not a word you type often. Because tonight I think we're going to be taking them all out, and it is a really awesome tool. We're going to go down break, and when we get back, we're going to give away that key.
Really quick, the second link that Katrina just put into the Twitch chat is a snapshot of what Legend Keeper looks like.
Oh yeah, cool. Look at that with all the pins all over it. Oh, that's awesome.
From my Tails game.
Yeah.
Yes.
So cool. So cool.
Yes, it has been super, super useful.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Dig it a lot. Okay, yes.
Let us go on break.
Great.
Lamp black, if you would like to be entered for a beta key, we will be back in 10 minutes or so.
Yeah.
See you.
Thanks.